Very, very exciting. Not exciting. Well, no, exciting. Exciting and tragic. A tragic, exciting thing has happened. Ben Jones has been forced to leave the building and abandon his show. Now, Ben Jones is like the captain of a ship, and he would normally be the very, very last person to leave. Women and children, the crew and their men, and Ben Jones would normally go down with the sinking ship. Not to say that his show is a sinking ship, that's a bad metaphor. But something has happened that means he's had to leave the studio immediately. And therefore, now, the bit we're saying here, this is very exciting. This bit won't be on the podcast, probably, because the podcast machine doesn't click in until 11 o'clock. So what you're hearing, dear listener, won't be heard by the podcast people. So we can make this a bit special and a bit private for us. But if you are a Ben Jones listener, why don't you go to my Facebook page, facebook.com/Iain Lee Show. Eloise Int here. She's off at awards ceremony. So Brian is doing it.
Good evening.
Sorry, did I catch you unawares there?
Sorry, I'm not used to this.
I'm not used to being produced either. You've actually been asking me proper producer questions and telling me songs to play, and you've been doing your job, which I've never had that.
I run a tight ship, sunshine.
Is that a metaphor? A euphemism? I've got terrible indigestion, by the way. If I'm belching at you in DAB, if it's AM, you probably won't notice, but if it's on the DAB or the FM, you will. I went for like a big veggie cheeseburger, and then I had like fries with cheese on as well, and a coconut milkshake, like proper, like American style. So I'm stuffed. Anyway, some people have called in. Let's see what these... Gatford.
Yeah, it's Ben Jones, please.
Sorry?
Ben Jones?
Yeah, Ben Jones has gone home.
What?
Yeah, Ben Jones...
I was hoping to get the B-side of Dark Side of the Moon played.
Oh, but he used to have the cushest job. He'd play an album, wouldn't he? And go home.
He would.
He would stay in the building while it was playing, of course.
See, with the webcam, maybe he did stay, but just did that thing like he did in television programmes where they just play an automated running thing of him.
Oh, well, they like cut in the feed and record play a little bit of it. No, it's not. He's gone home, Gatford, I'm afraid. Get over it. You've got an extra few minutes of me. And luckily for the listener, this bit of the conversation won't be on the podcast, so they won't have to put up with your dull tones. Good evening, Gatford. Oh, by the way...
Yeah?
Up yours. Ben is in New Cross. Good evening, Ben.
Hey, how's it going, Ian?
It's going all right, my friend.
Cool. Yeah, your producer's quite good, isn't he? He actually asked me what I was going to talk about.
Did he?
Yeah.
Whoa, Brian, calm down, mate.
I thought that's what I'm supposed to do.
Don't get carried away.
What am I supposed to do? Hang on, there's a call here.
Go on, let's hear.
No,
hang on, Ben. Let's hear how Brian copes with this call. Hang on.
Oh, hang on.
Take the headphones.
Good evening, Chris. Hello. Yeah, what do you want to talk about with Ian?
He's doing it again. That's mad.
Oh, he's good, isn't he?
That's mad, isn't it?
Can you go straight to air? He's asking if he can he go straight to air?
Well, hang on, Ben. Let's
Is
see.
he allowed to do that?
He's allowed to go straight to air. Okay.
Okay, fine.
Cool.
All right, here we go. I'll put you on hold.
Okay. Well, although he can't go straight to air. He's now just been. Okay, Chris, you're straight to air.
Yeah, Ben, where the hell are you? I thought you were knocking off early. The bath water's getting cold. I'm pruning like mad. The champagne's getting warm, and the strawberries are just getting soggy.
Jones is on his way, Chris. Don't worry. You see what he did there, Ben?
That's clever, isn't it?
That is proper clever. Anyway, Ben, what can we do for you?
You know, like Davis, like now the water is under the bridge. Did you guys ever had a real proper argument?
We did have one proper argument, actually. Yeah, we did have a proper argument where I stormed out. I went for a walk
Really?
around the square. Yeah, I told him to F off. It was.
Tell what happened.
I can't remember what it was about. It was something not very important, but Oh, I know. Oh, was it that? Was it? Well, you know, we were going to have the wrestling match.
Yeah.
Well, we booked a slot to do it, and then I think he changed it without telling me, and it was quite a big thing because I'd kept that day free, and then then he changed it to a different day and didn't tell me, and I got really angry. I was like, well, you've got to tell me when you book things in because I've got other stuff going on, and I think that was it. That's the only big row we ever had. Otherwise, we got on very, very well.
Fair enough. Have a good show. And by the way, Anna, I love you. Valentine's Day. Woo!
Oh, please don't use this as a vehicle for your lame, lazy Valentine's big up shout-outs. That's not what's happening. 0330 123 1215. Pretty much anything goes, but we will come up with some bits and pieces after Yes. I stole this from Ben's list.
Yeah, I've got a fantastic Reese's chip.
Okay, forget that then.
Hello, it's me, Mario. Woohoo!
wasn't me. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. I bet you do. It wasn't me.
See, I quite like a bit of Yes, so I nicked this. This was the last song that Ben Jones was going to play. I nicked it. It's weird, this song, though, isn't it? Because if you know Yes from the 70s, they're like huge, long, proggy albums with only 3 songs on that last 18 minutes each. For example, Close to the Edge, which is a masterpiece. And then they went and became like a pop band. I don't quite understand the transformation, but I enjoy it nonetheless. Welcome, official listeners. The show has begun proper. Iain Lee, Absolute Radio. The last 25 minutes or so, it's our little secret. If anyone's just joined in, you missed some magic and some fun that will never be on the podcast, so up yours. Eloise is away this evening. She's at the awards ceremony. Hopefully she's going to come in later on and let us know how she did. I know how she did. But she's going to come in and tell us herself, if she's sober enough. I've got such bad indigestion, I do apologise. So we have Brian producing this evening. And lots of stuff to talk about, including ever filled in for someone else. You see how that works? You see, if you've ever filled in for someone else in their job and you found yourself doing somebody else's job, 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. Also, when was the last time you wrote a letter? I just actually sat down and wrote it with your hand. It just dawned on me, I haven't written a letter in about... I had to sign some cards today, some thank you cards, and my wife had written the cards, and she'd written about 50, and may God bless her, she'd handwritten them and written a different message inside each card. That's proper mental. And she did it. And I just had to sign my name, and after like 10, I was like, can I do the rest tomorrow, please? When was the last time you ever signed... or wrote a letter? 0330 123 1215. Rob is in the Ponders End. Rob!
Hello, mate.
When was the last time you wrote a letter?
Oh, God. About 3 years ago.
And what was that for?
To my little sister.
Oh, well, that's the... Carry on talking, Rob. I'm just taking my jumper off. Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, well, I just said carry on talking.
Sorry?
Jeez. I just said carry on talking. I'm taking my jumper off.
God knows. It must be the power in me. Anyway, listen...
The power in you what?
Hang on. Can I tell you a real, crazy story?
Hang on, let me just... Brian, this chap here, Rob, has levitated in St Albans police station.
Why?
No drugs were involved. Why? That's the question I've never asked, Rob. I've asked how, I've asked when, I've never asked why.
Because I aim to change the world.
OK, lovely. So you've got something weird to tell us tonight, have you?
Really weird.
OK.
OK, right. I was in Parkhurst Prison.
Oh, another prison story. OK.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Down the block, right?
Yeah.
And I was very bored one evening, without TV and that kind of stuff. I was very bored. And so I started drawing pictures of sort of girls in compromising positions, etc.
OK.
Right. And I got to a certain point, and I heard this loud electrical snap, right?
Yeah.
And this insect fell right where I was drawing.
Right.
So I reckon that insect was teleported into my cell.
Or it could have just fallen from the ceiling, maybe?
I don't know.
It's possible, isn't it, Rob?
I would have noticed it a long time before.
Not necessarily. Insects are tiny.
No,
and you're mental.
Quite a big cricket. It was a big old boy.
Well, Rob, I think we have it. Conclusive proof that cricket had teleported from another dimension.
Not another dimension.
No.
How about a higher intelligence?
It teleported from a higher intelligence?
From a higher intelligence.
You think that's more likely than from another dimension?
Well, what do you understand about dimensions? Ian?
I understand less about dimensions than you do, probably.
Well, I don't know how much you understand about, like, like higher intelligence.
Yeah.
Probably on the planet.
Rob, I'm going to let you go now because you're scaring me.
We're back.
Okay.
This is it, mate.
You're scaring me, Rob, so I'm going to... Yep. Okie dokie. Lee's in Enfield. Good evening, Lee.
How you doing, mate? You all right?
I'm a little bit scared that man is allowed to walk the streets.
He's a nutter, isn't
he? He is a nutter.
I've got a topic for you.
Yes, Lee.
Quite a good one, I think.
Okay, go on then.
If you had the chance, which celebrity would you punch in the face and be able to get away with?
Okay, well now we have to be careful here because we have to stress very, very importantly that we are in no way condoning violence against anyone. I'm not sure this is a road that
I'm allowed to say it.
Well, no, you're not.
Maybe not.
Well, no, you're not, because it will still be me that gets in trouble.
Oh, would it?
Them's the rules. It'll be me that gets sued and loses my job. So, this is not a road that I wish to travel, but I will let you be the only person that tells me the celebrity that you'd like to punch in the face, although, of course, we're not in any way condoning or encouraging violence against celebrities. Was I right there, Brian? Did I get us out of that one? Okay, lovely. So, who is it, Lee?
Danny Dyer.
Okay, and... lovely Danny Dyer?
No, not lovely Danny Dyer.
He's lovely!
No, he's not. He's the fakest person.
No, he's Lee. No. Danny Dyer, I've met... I think... Do you know, I was thinking about Danny Dyer today, and he does all those... I'm Danny Dyer, and this is like tough towns. Gangs. I think I met Danny Dyer a long time ago. I'm sure I did. I'm pretty sure I did. And he was the nice... I met someone who I think was Danny Dyer, and this person was one of the nicest people I've met. And if it was Danny Dyer, well, he's nice. And if it wasn't Danny Dyer, I'm sure Danny Dyer is still lovely. Danny Dyer. Say Danny Dyer 10 times. Danny Dyer. Fun, isn't it? Let's take one more call, then we'll have the Beatles, shall we? Who's been here the longest? Let's go to Ralph. Hello, Ralph.
Good evening, sir. How are you today?
I'm all right, Ralph. I've eaten too much food, and I've got the windy pops.
Jolly good.
Jolly good indeed. What can I do for you, my friend?
Well, our friend Brian there...
Oh, yes.
Christian O'Connell's producer and his friend.
Well, hang on a second. You've said two things there. I know the validity of one of them. I know he used to be Christian O'Connell's producer, but you're saying he was his friend as well?
Well, if you're house sick to someone, you've got to be a friend, don't you?
Well, that could be potentially libelous. Well, let's go over and clarify this again. I don't want a legal case. Brian, would you class yourself as one of Christian O'Connell's few friends?
Now, what would you describe as a friend? So if I produce this show and we work together...
Yeah. We're not friends?
Exactly. Well, then...
OK, so just retract one of those statements, Ralph, please.
OK, then. Well, he knows Mr. O'Connell.
He knows him. That's it. We're on safe ground. Yes.
Give him the squeeze about our football.
Oh no, the football thing is happening. Eloise has been in touch with the breakfast team. You know, we've got a five-a-side football team. Well, Brian's face. What?
I've seen Christian with organised sports.
Really?
I think. Are you open for bets?
Yeah, go on.
Because I want to bet on your team.
Well, the thing is, you don't know who we've got on my team.
Who have you got?
Me, Eloise, Barry from Watford, Andre, who you'll speak to later on, no doubt, and Verinda. So
I want to change my opinion.
There we go. Exactly. And me, I can't play football to save my life. But listen, Eloise has been in touch with the Christian O'Connell people, and it's happening. We're just trying to find a date and a venue, Ralph. It's going to happen, and I'm sure that people will be allowed to come along and watch it.
I hope so.
We will let you know. Keep listening, Ralph. We will keep you informed. Is that the end? I guess so. You forget the Beatles songs are only about 2.5... That's 2 minutes and 2 seconds. It doesn't really count as a classic, does it, if I'm completely honest? I hope you weren't listening to it on headphones, because it's awful. It's split stereo thing. I bought the box set of the remastered albums, and stereo mono. I went for stereo. Thinking they would sort that awful split channel thing out. And the first thing I did was get out a revolver, put on Eleanor Rigby, put some headphones on, and went, oh, no! I've just wasted 250 quid! Balls! Utter balls. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. Press button 1. You'll speak to the lovely Brian. who will take your details and will call you back, and you could come on the radio. We are asking questions this evening. Ever filled in for someone else? When was the last time you wrote a letter? And there's other bits and pieces as well, but we'll see how we get on with that. Let's go to Tommy from the Toon. Good evening, Tommy.
It's Tomo.
Sorry, Tomo, I do apologise.
Good evening.
Hello? Oh, no, hang on. Tomo, come back. I cut you off. Come back. You're back.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Tommy. Tomo.
It's Tomo.
Tomo.
Tomo from the Toon with me Top TV preview.
OK, Tomo.
I called up earlier in the week because I watched Lost.
Yeah.
But I didn't understand it, so... But I've watched it again, so I'll give it another go if that's all right.
Please do, Tommy. Tomo, sorry.
Tomo from the Toon.
From the Toon, yes.
Good evening, Iain.
Good evening, Tomo, yes.
Tomo from... Right.
Yeah, they're Lost, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So,
God. Yeah.
Lick's dead, but he's not. And Jake was, he's on the plane, and then there's the Chinese couple, gin and tonic, I didn't know, man, I didn't know.
Calm down, Tommy.
I can't.
Don't try watching this week's episode. Maybe you'll pick it up. I've seen it today. It's very good.
I'm going back to Malcolm in the Middle.
I miss Malcolm in the Middle. I mean, it's always on Sky, but that was a good programme. Let's see who we've got. It's Tom in Lark Lane, Merseyside.
Yo.
Hello.
Yeah,
Oh, it's this idiot.
Oh, come on.
Oh, how old are you, Tom?
18.
Oh, jeez.
I wrote a letter 2 weeks ago.
Was it probation officer or something?
You're funny, aren't you?
You're funny.
No, it was for my girlfriend in Ireland.
Okay. Oh, you got a girlfriend in Ireland?
Yeah.
Suspicious.
What's that meant to mean?
No, it meant to mean I don't believe you've got a girlfriend. And it's convenient for her to be on another piece of land separated by water, because then you haven't got to prove to your mates that you have her as a girlfriend.
Okay, then ring me up next week. I'm going over next week.
I'm not going to do that.
Well, okay, then.
So I'll ring you up next week just so you can be stood next to an Irish lass.
Well, I'm going over next week.
How will I know you're going to be in Ireland?
Because you can ring a house phone and it'll start with that international dialing code.
You ring us?
No, because it'll cost me money.
That's your problem.
You work on a radio station that's got dough.
It's good. Well, not that much.
Well, no.
Not these days. I don't know if you've seen the figures. No, Tom, you call us.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'm not bothered.
Okay, but I'm just saying, I wrote a letter.
And what did it say?
None of your business.
Oh, come on, Tom.
No, it was just,
Was it dirty?
No, it wasn't that dirty.
Wasn't that... So there's a bit of dirt in it?
It was a bit of a...
It was erotic?
A spilling of my heart.
You did what on it?
Spilt my heart out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's a change, isn't it, you know what I mean? Because she lives in Ireland, so I'm not on the phone to her, so I thought I'd write a letter, just to spice things up.
Okay, listen, how many pages were there?
It was 2 pages.
Okay, A4?
Yeah.
Okay, both sides?
No, just one side of each.
Okay, so not a lot.
And I had a little picture on as well.
So, actually not that many words when you get down to it. And what... There was a little bit of filth in there, Tom. Come on, share it with us.
It wasn't filthy.
Come on. Not filthy.
A gentleman never tells, Ian.
Yeah, okay. So before that, had you written many letters?
Yeah, I wrote one in the summer.
Okay. I might get into letter writing now.
It's good, you know. It's a lot better than emails and stuff like that.
It's my handwriting, though, Tom. I have the handwriting of an 8-year-old who's drunk. It's not good.
Yeah, but no, it doesn't matter. It's the thought that counts.
Okay, Tom, listen, thank you very much for that.
Cheers, nice one.
Bye-bye. Although, of course, we all know you haven't got a girlfriend. 0330 123 1215. More of your calls after this.
Iain Lee's 2-hour-long late-night radio show starting at 11 every weeknight, except Fridays.
I'm Lamar from Kajagoogoo, and my favourite radio caller is Rob Bonet.
Put the phone down and switch the radio up.
So, Brian, you have worked on the Christian O'Connell show, which is one of the longest-running breakfast shows in the country. Won awards, successful, many listeners, many super guests. How does this show compare to that show?
It's a lot more laid back.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? That's a good thing, is it?
There's a lot more planning involved. you were planning quite a lot before the show started.
Yes.
Like an hour's, 2 hours worth of you sitting here just writing out stuff. And
that was on Twitter, but yes, you could count that as planning, yes, as writing stuff, yes.
I've not made you a cup. I used to make quite a lot of cups of tea for Christian.
Did you really?
Not made you a single cup of tea yet, which actually I'm quite disappointed about.
We can do one after 12. Thing is, you have to get I have special tea bags that are in Eloise's box.
Oh, right, why?
Redbush. Because I'm a bit poncy and I live in North London, and
right,
that's all there is to it.
Okay.
Who's the nicest person, me or Christian? Who's
the nicest person?
The nicest person.
Oh,
me or
you're both very nice.
Oh, I'll be I know what that means. I'm not an idiot. 0330 123 12. Actually, don't bother calling in. We've got stack loads of calls at the moment, so let's rattle through these. Philip!
Hey, how you doing?
I'm all right, Philip.
Yeah, I want to share with you when I last wrote a letter.
OK, let's hear it.
Yeah, it was on the 22nd of November 2009.
Hang on a minute. That's a specific date. How do you know that?
Because that was the day my son was born.
Oh, hello, yes.
What I did was, literally a couple of hours after he was born...
Yeah, you wrote him a letter?
Sorry?
You wrote him a letter?
I wrote him a letter.
He can't read?
He can't read, but I've sealed it.
Yeah.
I've sealed it and I've put a date on it, and it's not going to be open until he's 10 years old.
Right.
And I'm going to give it to him on his 10th birthday, because I had a lot of emotions. This is, it's... I don't know, do you have kids?
Me?
Yes.
Nah.
Okay.
Well hang on, Brian.
That's like in... Do you remember Back to the Future when Doc Brown writes a letter to Marty McFly?
Oh, and he gets delivered at the end of Back to the Future too, doesn't it? He gets it. Oh, OK. So, yes, so you're like Doc Brown. Or Marty McFly. Hang on, which one are you like? So you wrote a letter full of emotion.
Yeah, basically, there was a lot of emotions, and I wanted to sort of share my thoughts at the time and what my hopes and aspirations were for him and for his future. And
but supposing at the age of 10, and please don't take this the wrong way, supposing at the age of 10 he's a huge disappointment to you.
Well, he wouldn't be because of the way I felt at the time.
Could be.
Regardless of how he grows up. I mean, I'd like to think that I do a great job. My wife and I do a great job.
I'm sure you're going to be wonderful. I'm sure you are wonderful parents. But you never know these days. What with the PlayStation video games and video nasties and hooch and he could turn up to be a naughty little boy.
Yeah, this is true. I mean, I was certainly a naughty little boy growing up, but I mean, I'd like to think that despite all that, that
you can
the
guide
thoughts
him.
we had at the time worked out may work out for him to be a pleasant grown up when he gets older.
And the birth was good. Everyone was healthy and safe and well.
Oh yeah, everything.
Wonderful.
Yeah, everything's great. So he's a healthy little boy.
What's his name, Philip?
His name's Callum.
Callum. There you go. Fantastic. Well, Philip, best of luck.
Thank you very much.
And thank you very much for telling us that. There we go. That's Callum wrote a letter to his son in the future. You can do that, can't you? There's an email thing where you can email yourself in the future, and then, like, in about 3 years' time or something, you get sent the email or something like that. It's like a time delay thing. I don't know what the point of it is, but it's... Let's go to Vicky in Croydon. Good evening, Vicky.
Good evening.
Oh, but what are you doing like that for?
Well, I just started.
Good evening. I'm really trying not to belch.
Go on, just do it. Let it out.
I can't belch, so I just get, like, really tight stomach and just go like that all the time. But I have not got the glands. You have sphincters in your mouth.
Yeah.
Did we have this conversation before?
No, but it's all
you have.
Carry on.
It's true. You're a nurse. You'll know this. You have sphincters in your mouth, and I do not have, or in your throat. I do not have the sphincter that allows me to belch. That's a medical fact.
You can't do man burp.
No.
Oh my God.
Can't do it.
That's really bad. You don't know what you're missing. There's nothing more satisfying.
Well, I do know.
Than doing a monstrous burp.
I can do it if I cheat. If I put my fingers down the back of my throat and waggle just to the point of being sick, then pull out, and it's a tricky manoeuvre, then I can make a sound like it's coming from Satan's mouth himself.
Oh, really?
But that's it. No.
That's not great. You just want to have the spontaneity of birthing.
I remember being at school. I remember being in Mr. Kimber's classroom during break, and everyone was able to belch, and they could belch swear words. The best swear word, of course, is the B word. You belch that wonderful. They could belch the alphabet, and I'm there going, I can't do it.
Did you get bullied for this?
I didn't get bullied for it. I got bullied because I had Betamax video and because I had long eyelashes. Those were the two things I got bullied for.
My son's got long eyelashes. He doesn't get bullied.
Has he got Betamax video?
No.
Maybe it's those two things combined.
But he has only got PlayStation 2.
Well, you should get bullied for that then. No, of course you shouldn't. No, I don't want to take that back. People listening. I have to feel proper because Brian's like proper and quite high up in the absolute family. Yeah. So I have to be all proper today, and I can't encourage bullying of
Or
anyone
condone
simply because they have the PlayStation 2, not the PlayStation 3.
Yeah.
What do you want,
we have
Vicky?
Got a Wii.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, we have got a Wii, so we sort of kind of make up for it there. No, I wanted to talk to you about this thing that you're in on BBC Two.
Oh, lovely. Yes, please, yes.
Yeah. It's just like listening to a radio show.
Sorry?
It's just like listening to a radio show.
But in what way?
It's just like the character is Iain Lee.
Yeah, it's because my acting's rubbish. Is that what you're saying?
But would I dare?
Hey, listen.
That?
What? Okay, but are you saying good things or bad things? 'Cause I'm tired of this now. I'm tired
really?
of the abuse I've had on.
Oh no, I'm not abusing you.
No, I know, but I've had abuse on Twitter. I've had abuse from all of the newspapers. Abuse online. It's been shifted to the graveyard slot. No one's watching it. I got paid 10 grand, but it's not good news,
Well,
is
it
it?
doesn't matter if your acting is rubbish, then, does it? If you've got paid 10 grand. But can I just say?
Yes. Hello. Yes.
If nothing else, you got to act with that girl from Hollyoaks, which, to be honest with you, even if you didn't get paid 10 grand...
What girl from
you deserve it.
Hollyoaks?
That girl, Roxanne, what's her name?
Who?
In the background. You know, you got the blonde girl.
Yeah,
who's
Daisy.
like, yeah. Well, she wasn't liked. The one I saw, she wasn't liked by all her colleagues.
Yeah.
So she slept with the bloke she was doing the teeth bit
Yeah.
for. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the girl, there was Roxanne, what's her name? That was Louise on Hollyoaks.
I haven't got a clue what you're talking about. Was I in the same room as a Hollyoaker and I didn't know it?
Yeah, and she's a really pretty one as well.
Oh, balls and nuts to it. Well, thanks for that, Vicky. Here we go. It's fond memories, happy days. You're right. Sorry, Brian. You?
Oh, sorry. I can't control my microphone, so I didn't realise.
Or you're coughing. Have you finished coughing? Would you like me to?
Hang on. Can I do one?
You go for. There we go.
I'm done now.
They
Cheers.
didn't hear that. That's fine. They didn't hear that. Let's go to Gibby. Good evening, Gibby.
Good evening, Ian.
Oh, hang on. Where are you? Oh, you're there. Yes. Good evening.
I'm here. Hello?
Yes. Hello.
Marvellous.
I get the feeling the show, even though we started 20 minutes early, the show hasn't really kind of taken off yet. It's not picked up speed.
Oh, dear.
Not your fault, Gibby. I'm not having a go.
Oh, good.
You're part of the problem, definitely. But it's you're perpetuating the problem. But the problem is it's probably my fault.
Oh, well.
Never mind.
Anyway, you know your absolute football game with Cristiano O'Connell or whatever his name is?
Oh, yeah.
Who's going to be your ref?
That's a very good question. Why, are you volunteering?
No. I want Russ Williams to be the ref.
Because Russ does sports, doesn't he? Well, the thing is...
Absolute, whatever it's called, football.
Russ could be... absolute whatever it's called, football. I'm glad that marketing campaign is working. Russ could be the referee, but Russ might be better as being the commentator.
Oh, that...
Because he would... Imagine him commentating.
I definitely want Russ involved. I mean, he's a legend.
Russ will be involved because he is like a grandfather to me. He's one of the nicest gentlemen you could possibly meet, and he's very... He likes this nonsense. Can you believe that? Really? He's a proper DJ. He likes this rubbish. But he's... I will speak to Russ, and maybe... I won't. I'll get Eloise to do it, because he does scare me a little bit. He's scary, but he's lovely. I would have thought he'd be good for doing the commentating, but I wonder who could be the referee.
Well, someone off the telly.
Someone off the telly. Gibby, excellent idea. We'll get someone off the telly. Maybe Vernon Kay. Oh, no, he's busy. Whitey!
Oi,
Oi, Savile.
How are we going?
Yeah, you know.
Very good. Ian, keep your chin up about persuasionists and that. You're doing a good job, friend.
Bless you.
And same way, I watched the Lost Initiative as well, and you're very good on that. And you're good at your radio show, so keep your chin up, mate.
Thanks, Whitey. Yeah, fight the power. Fight the power.
That's it, brother. You got to keep it up. Right, what I'm going to get into, right? You know that you're doing this five-a-side tournament?
Yeah.
Right, well, I've come up with some individual songs for each year. You know, like they're doing football?
Yeah, they do football songs, don't they?
Yeah, so I've come up with some individual songs for each of the team members.
Individual songs. So, okay, so this is for my team, yeah?
Yep, this is
should
right,
we start? Should we start with Captain Vinny?
Yeah, we can do.
By the way, the campaign to get Vinny back on Facebook is... Vinny was kicked off Facebook for sending pornography to people. There is a group to get Vinny back, unbanvinny.tk. I have been in touch with someone very, very high up in Facebook. It's not Mr. Facebook, it's Mr. Facebook Jr., his son. Let's just say things are moving, but Vinny has to promise to stop sending porn and to stop using such bad language on there. And if he does that, we may be able to get him back. So, but Whitey, yeah. So
I think he's got a doppelganger, hasn't he, with a beard?
Oh yeah, he did set up a fake one. Anyway, so you have a song for Captain Vinny, do you?
Yep, here we go. Oh, Vinny, Varindar.
Lovely. Okay, that's nice.
That's
Who's next?
Who's next?
Andre.
Andre, yep. Who's that drunk that comes from Essex? Who's that passed out on the floor? Andre Basildon's his name. He's about to win the game, and O'Connor's lying crying on the floor.
Andre, what do you reckon?
Very nice, but not bad, not bad.
It's not bad, is it?
When it's the game, I'm sorry, I'm having a bit of trouble for my throat, because, you know, I had a bit of a sore throat a couple of weeks ago.
Yes.
It's come back, and I think... I'm not a doctor, but I am seeing the doctor tomorrow.
You're not a doctor?
I think I've got an ulcerated throat.
Oh, dear. That's probably from boozing too much, Andre.
No, I'm a teetotal.
Since
the other night.
Since 6:30 this evening.
Yeah.
Right. No, hang on, Andre, calm down. Don't shout. You're going to...
Okay,
Well, I've got to play a record on it. Whitey, you've got a song for me, please.
Yep. Iain Lee is the general of the team. Iain Lee, gonna turn from the seam to the left, to the right, make the other team look other team's going down all the way to Chinatown.
Whitey, I've got to stop you. Oh, no, in fact, you can do the song now because Eloise has just walked into the studio. What's your song? What's your song for Eloise?
Right, are you ready?
Yeah.
She plays on the left, she plays on the right. That girl Eloise make breakfast look sharp.
Oh, okie dokie. No, I'm so sorry. Eloise!
Hello.
Eloise?
Hi, Andre.
Hi,
It's already called me up today.
Yeah,
At
I
work.
did say a quick thank you, Eloise, didn't I?
Yeah.
And thanks very much. It was appreciated, Eloise, yeah?
You're welcome for the promos.
Thank you very much.
Did you give us a
thank
promise?
I gave him the promos.
Eloise, I know the answer.
Eloise,
Shut up! I'm talking to her.
No, hang about here.
No, you hang about.
Did Eloise say to give it to me proper, or she's sending the promos?
The promos. And she'll give it to you proper.
Sorry,
you
I
look,
didn't quite
you
hear you properly.
beautiful. Shut up. You look
Thank
beautiful.
you.
All right.
No,
All
look,
right. Thanks, Eloise.
Shut up. Got to play.
Go on in.
I'm behind. I'll play a record. You look beautiful.
Thank you.
You have been.
Yeah.
Shut up.
All right.
You look beautiful. You have been to an award ceremony where
Yeah.
you were up for Best Newcomer Producer.
Yeah.
Did you win?
No.
Oh, that's Muppets and Galaxy.
I don't know what order we went in, but I was probably second.
You were you were second. You were definitely second. So who won? James Wilson?
Yeah, someone like that from Galaxy.
Who?
We heard his entry though.
Was it rubbish?
Terrible
course it
sound
was.
quality as well.
That's all part of the production thing. Is the sound quality?
Even Vince and Dean, who were there, said we could have done a better job at that.
Do you mind? Please,
Angie.
Sorry, Eloise.
Yeah, we're talking to the lady, Andre. So.
Sorry, Ian.
So you did.
I was wondering.
Shut up!
Oh, sorry. Go on, carry on.
Oh, thank you,
Andre.
I'm having a word with my fiance.
Good. Well, have it in quiet. So
she's saying, "I've got all the covers."
Will you shut up?
All right, go on then.
Is she wearing her French knickers?
Red ones.
I haven't got all the covers, you liar.
Right. So.
Sorry.
Thank you. So you didn't win.
No.
In my eyes, you're always a winner.
Thanks.
It's the taking part that counts, not the winning, and other cliches that don't actually mean anything.
Yeah.
Are you disappointed?
No.
No.
I
What's
laughed
rubbish?
when it happened because the lady came on and said, the breast newcomer.
Oh.
So I just giggling.
You'd have won that. No, actually, James Wilson would have won that as well. He's got a great set. Well, I'm sorry.
Don't know the tone.
What?
Don't know the tone.
He's
By
telling
saying
me.
breast.
He's telling me not to
Him
lower
hogging the
tone.
covers with Angie with her red knickers on.
Oh, dear. Well, Eloise.
God's sake. Yeah, it's all right.
Right, shut up.
No, don't answer. Get sweet down and just get
How's
like
Brian
it.
getting on?
Brian's doing a brilliant job. I've got to do the show proper. I took over from Ben Jones 20 minutes early because Ben was ill.
Was he?
He made me play like we have promos for like
Promos,
other
yeah.
presenters. Shut up. He made me play one. I didn't know what it was.
promos?
I had to play a promos for O'Connor's breakfast show.
Brian made you play promos.
He made me play promos.
And extra songs. Did you do talking in that first 20 minutes?
A little bit. I'm scared of him. He can't hear us, can he?
Yeah.
Oh.
You see that live thing there?
Yeah, that's it. Oh,
Yeah.
I can't look at him now. I'm going to play some adverts. Hang on.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute.
Radio.
I know what's to come.
He's very enthusiastic, that young man in that song. I do like that song, but apparently all the rest of his stuff's all hip-hop. I can't be bothered.
This is the rock version we're playing. There is a version where he's rapping about what he gets up to of an evening.
Playing on my PlayStation.
Lift Kissing Girls.
Oh, jeez.
It's quite good.
I don't like it, but are all his other... Do his other songs have guitars in it?
No, he's primarily a hip-hop artist.
See, that's
with
silly.
this new album, he has taken a more soul-orientated flow.
Because that's rock. That's good, that. I like
It's
that.
a good song.
But if I can't be bothered to listen to the rest of it...
Have you seen him ever?
No.
He's like a chubby white guy.
Is he really?
He looks like a thug in the street, but he's a very talented guy.
Well, I thought he was a black gentleman. I know you shouldn't make assumptions, but...
Plays a thug in you know, the sequel to Adulthood.
Yeah.
He was in that.
There you go. You shouldn't make assumptions about people. I was completely wrong there.
Anyways.
No, she's gone, mate.
Well, could you give me a ring back, then?
Sorry?
Could someone give me a ring back?
What for?
For a quick chat. I've got a few problems I'd like to talk about.
There's an understatement if ever there was one.
No, could you...
No, you've been on. You've done your bit.
Yeah, but when Elise comes back, so I've got quite a few
Okay, well, that'll be on Monday.
You're joking?
Well, no, she's gone home.
Well, the first problem is Andy's nicked all the covers.
Okay, well, that's great.
Right?
Yes.
I'm getting a bit cold now. She's still not sleeping, but she's breathing heavily.
Yes.
Let me just pass you over here, yeah?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello, Ange.
Alright, did it get on your nerves?
How do you put up with him?
Do you know what? I don't know myself.
Why don't you take that bottle of vodka, drink it, and then get out?
Yeah.
Are you still wearing your French knickers?
Nah, I'm not wearing French knickers today.
What are you wearing today?
I'm gonna get a bath.
Oh, you make it sound so erotic.
Ange?
What? Ange? We've had a hair done.
You've done what?
Both of us.
We've both had our hair dyed.
What colour?
Mine's blonde, really long.
Yeah.
And Andy's is blonde as well.
You're Angie.
Andy.
You're Angie. He's Andy.
Andre.
Yeah.
Or Andre. Yes.
Say Andre.
Andre.
Say Andre. All right. Well, listen. That's great. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
And we'll say good night.
All right, then. Good night.
Good night. Vinny.
E.
So uncool. Vinny, I've been in touch with Mr. Facebook Jr.
Uh-huh.
Do you promise?
Yeah.
To, if you go on Facebook again...
Yeah.
To stop sending pornography to people...
Yeah.
Stop having your main Facebook picture as a woman's breasts...
Yeah.
You promise?
Okay. Yeah.
And you promise to stop using such bad language on there?
Okay.
You've got a promise.
All right, then, I promise.
Otherwise, because he keeps setting up Facebook accounts, they keep banning him. If you promise those things and you mean it, then I think I can get you your a Facebook page back.
Yeah, okay.
But you've got to promise.
I can't swear.
You could swear a little bit, but you can't be as excessive and as abusive as you have been.
All right, then. Okay.
It's like, if I can't swear, it's no point in having it. I might as well get rid of it. Okay, I will get in touch with Mr. Facebook Jr. and let's see what he says, okay?
Yeah, okay.
What do you want, Vinny, please?
Yeah, is it possible to get Tommy Boyd to referee?
Tommy Boyd, it's not impossible. I could certainly ask him.
Yeah, and another question is...
okay, is it a fun question? Because that was a dull one.
Yeah. Who is your favourite character on The Godfather?
On the what?
The Godfather.
It was a dull question. My favourite character is... I like the singer in the first one.
What about Tom?
Which one's that?
You know, Robert Duvall.
He's all right. I like Al Pacino's brother.
What? Which one?
The one who gets killed on the boat.
The middle one.
It's a really boring conversation, actually, Vinny.
Yeah, the idiot.
Yeah, the idiot. Bit boring conversation, yeah? Did you just squeak? Did you just squeak? You did, didn't you?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to let you go, Vinny.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I'm so sorry. More of it calls after Queen. If you go to facebook.com/Iain Lee Show, you can see what the kids think about this James Wilson character who stole Eloise's award, and the kids are coming up with the facts here. I don't think I can read any of it out. I think it's all too libelous, but... well, no, I can read out James Wilson invented the spork. James Wilson isn't the best thing since sliced bread. James Wilson shot JFK. I don't think that's true. I don't think he did that. Let's go to Anthony. He's been on there for a while. Good evening, Anthony.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm very well. I'm looking forward to it being Friday tomorrow because that is my weekend.
Lovely. What are you doing?
I'm going to go and see my mum tomorrow because I've got a job interview near where she lives.
How is your mum?
She's all right. Bonkers as ever, but lovely.
Cool.
And then Saturday I'm going to go and see her again twice. Wow.
Yeah, she's lucky.
Very lucky. And I'm going to see my in-laws. And then Sunday I ain't doing nothing.
Having a rest.
I'm staying in watching the telly all day. I ain't doing nothing.
Wicked.
He's very wicked.
That Andre is so annoying.
He's annoying, isn't he?
Not trying to be rude, but he's just annoying.
He's very annoying, and he can hardly understand what he's saying.
No. But there you go.
Anyway, Anthony, when was the last time you wrote a letter?
Well, Ian, I actually done it from my church one time.
Oh, yeah?
Because I go to church. I know people don't like it, but I got baptised this one time.
Yeah.
And had to write a letter about how I felt in that.
Yeah.
And that was quite cool, actually.
Yeah?
That went well.
And did you have to send it to them, though?
No, I had to read it out in church.
Oh, the old reading out of the letter. Yeah.
Sometimes I get nervous, but it was okay.
Yeah, it was all right, was it?
Yeah.
It's just, did you write it by hand or did you type it?
Oh, I wrote it on my notepad.
Yeah, because I find I can't write with my hands.
Can't you?
No.
Are you still right?
I'm right.
Oh, same here.
But I think most people are these days. But I get cramp and my writing's all scruffy and messy and...
Why do you do it on a computer and print it out?
Well, because, sometimes it's nice to receive... But this is it. I haven't written a letter and I'm not going to write one. But it's just, I don't know. I just wondered. Anyway. Anthony, listen, I'm going to move on.
Okay, quickly.
Yes?
I've just found a new website.
Yeah?
Can I just give you a link so you can all have a look?
You can, but I guarantee no one will go to it, but go on.
Because I've done a page about you as well.
Yeah, go on then.
Yeah, it's obviously HTTP. It's Anthony...
You don't need to worry about the HTTP bit anymore.
Oh, don't you?
That bit, I think, pretty much comes up automatically. I think so. I'm not a computer expert, but I think.
Okay, cool. It's Anthony's, without H, ANTONYS.
Yeah.
.wetpaint.com.
Dot what?
.wetpaint.
Wet paint?
Yes.
I've got to have a look now, actually.
Yeah. Go on then.
Hang on, so www.Anthony...
ANTONYS.
Wetpaint.com. Oh, I'm scared. What are we going to see?
Did it come up?
The computer's here is so slow. Here we go. It's come up, but there's not really anything there.
You've got Anthony's, ANTONYS.
Oh, Anthony's. Oh, okay.
ANT.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, don't worry. Anthony's, yeah. Okay.
Wetpaint.
Oh, there we go. Anthony's website, home.
If you click on the radio and internet, you'll see some bits.
I got ripped in 30 days.
Internet and radio.
There's a picture of me. There's a picture of me playing Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
And I don't know when that picture was from.
I got it on Facebook.
Yeah, I saw that the other day, that picture, and I've got no idea where that picture was taken.
Didn't you?
I have got no idea where that picture was taken. I'm looking good in it.
Yeah, looking cool.
But I haven't got a clue where that's from. I don't know. I have no concept of when that picture was taken. If anyone knows...
Call in.
Then let us know. By the way, I don't perform in a Kiss tribute band. That's one fact you've got there wrong, Anthony, but never mind.
Cool.
I've got to go, fella. Ta-ta.
Cool. See you.
Bye-bye.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute
Radio.
Shut up. It's Fleetwood Mac. Brian, here's a test question for you. Do you love the Mac?
Fleetwood Mac?
Yes. You're failing the test.
No. I liked the song Oh Well.
Okay, so that's okay.
And I don't mind the chain. The rest I consider just noodling around on the guitar.
Dear, oh dear. You're working with me 3 days next week, are you?
love the Fleetwood Mac.
Oh,
Got all their
well
albums.
done. It does remind me of Russ Williams, that kind of 70s loud rock sound. You imagine him just driving around in a four-wheeler through the woods.
Land Rover.
With a body he needs to dispose of. I joke, Russ Williams, of course, has never needed to dispose of a body. He has people to do that for him.
Burns him, yeah.
Oh, I love Russ. Shame Russ works in the daytime. It'd be nice to get him in one day. We should phone him up.
He's a lovely guy. I see him every day.
And I've seen him I've met him, and he's wonderful. Do you know him?
I know him, yes.
Ask him if we can phone him up next week and talk to him on air.
He strikes me as the sort of guy that goes to bed fairly early.
So you know him, but you're scared of him.
No, I'm not scared of him.
Ask him then.
I'll ask him for you.
Chicken.
I'll book Russ Williams for what show am I doing next week?
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Tuesday on one of those days.
Okay, Russ Williams will be a guest on this show. It's exciting, isn't it? Right, Caddick.
Good morning, Your Holiness.
Good evening.
Well, good evening, good morning.
No, it's not morning till we've had a sleep.
So I stand corrected.
You are corrected.
How are you, Your Holiness?
Alan's being very humble because he has been found guilty of appearing on another person's radio show.
And there is physical evidence of that.
There is physical evidence. You left a poo in the studio.
No, somebody...
By the way, on Monday's show, we will be starting our new competition, Shoe in Box, where you can win 30 pence. And we'll be hiding a shoe in a box somewhere in the country, and we'll be giving clues as to where that shoe in box is. And if you can find it, you can win 30 pence. There will be a live streaming video of the shoe in box on the Absolute Radio website, so make sure you look out for that.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
What topics have we got for this evening?
Why are you talking weird tonight, Alan?
Because after last night's humbling experience, this is the new Alan.
Okay, so topics tonight. Have you ever filled in for someone else?
Not that I can remember.
Okay, you would remember if you had done that. When did you last write a letter?
Well, I was thinking of writing a letter to you, grovelling for forgiveness, but I did that yesterday on the phone.
I'd like a letter as well, actually.
I would send it via an email. Would that be acceptable?
No, that's an email. I'd like a letter.
Well, it's an electronic letter.
Yeah.
Email.
Yeah, that's an email. Still an email. You should stick the word letter in there. That doesn't wash with me. It's still an email. I would like a paper letter delivered via post in an envelope with a stamp on it.
Yeah.
And I want a picture. I want a picture, either a photograph or a drawing of you on your knees begging for forgiveness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would emulate you as the mighty Zeus.
You do what?
The mighty Zeus from Greek mythology.
Okay. Oh, we were going to do that tonight, weren't we? How to solve the Greek problem. Maybe we'll do that next week. I'd imagine it'll be going on for some time.
And also,
yes.
I heard your conversation about the football between Cristiano O'Donnell and yourself.
Yes.
And I would like to commentate.
Hang on a second. Let me just. Can I just confirm with my producer? 1 second. Brian, did Alan say he'd like to commentate on the match?
Yeah. Well,
he did say that, didn't he?
Have you got a CV? Have you got any experience in commentating, Alan?
The video on YouTube, which is called The Indiscretion, has me commentating on pugilistic.
Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. So when you were on this other person's show on another station and went into the studio, which we will not name, you were doing commentary.
And then you
phoned me up.
Excuse me.
Explain
my defence. Explain my defence,
you phoned me up and asked to do commentary on my show after you've done it on somebody else's show.
Can I explain my defence, please?
Go on.
I didn't have a mic on me. They basically left the mic fader open while I was talking in the background.
Alan, send me that letter, otherwise you're never getting on this show ever again. No, it's as simple as that. Let's, Tom!
Hello.
Hello, Tom.
Hiya. Yeah, I want to tell you about the last time I wrote a letter.
Go on then.
I was 10 or 11, and it was that mad cow disease thing back in the day. And all those cows were dying. Right. And I got quite upset by it.
Yeah.
So I wrote a letter to Tony Blair asking, how he would feel if he was a cow and there's a vaccine.
Hang on a second. You wrote a letter to Tony Blair asking him how he'd feel if he were a cow?
Yeah, because there was a vaccine around, but the farmers didn't want to use it, because if they used the vaccine, they couldn't say the cows...
Well, yeah, exactly, because
free range. Yeah,
well...
I thought it was horrible that they were killing the cows and not vaccinating them. So I asked Tony Blair how he would feel if he was a cow.
And did Tony Blair write back and tell you how he would feel?
Blair, I didn't get a proper write back. I got a signed letter from Tony Blair.
Saying, thanks for your letter.
Read it, thank you.
We're a bit busy.
The interesting thing
Up yours.
Basically.
Yeah.
After, he changed the law, quite quickly, to say the official policy was to vaccinate. But then all the farmers went apeshit, and then they...
All right, steady on. Mind your language.
All the farmers went crazy.
Yeah.
And they changed it back.
So hang on a minute, are you saying that at the age of 10, by asking Tony Blair how he would feel if he were a cow, you helped change the law for a short period?
It was for a week.
Oh,
yeah.
Tom! Well done. Well, you've brought a new topic into the show. Have you ever affected the law in any way? Ever affected a change in the law? That's marvellous, Tom. You must have been over the moon.
Oh, I was 11, so I was just yay.
Yay. Thank you for that, Tom.
No problem, man.
Ta-ta, there we go. That's exciting. He got the law changed for a week before the farmers went, as he said, crazy. Stephen Leroy Cook.
Hello, Ian.
Hello.
Are you okay?
I think I am, yes.
Yeah, well, I'm just ringing to inform you that I'm a songwriter.
Oh, right, yes.
I write my own songs.
Yeah.
I've written one called High Flying Lady.
Arse Flying what?
High Flying Lady. No, up above, High Flying Lady.
High Flying Lady,
yeah.
She drives me crazy.
No, that's not the one.
No? Okay.
No, well, I wrote it in...
Prison?
C major.
C major?
Yeah.
Is that like Lee Majors?
No, C major, it's a...
That's not bad, is it? That was quick. That was quick. Okay, well, could we hear it?
I can put it on.
Yeah, go on then. I want to hear High Flying Lady.
Hold on. Just bear with me while I get the CD out.
Okay, Stephen Leroy Cook. You listen to Absolute Radio here. And Stephen Leroy Cook is queuing up High Flying Lady. I can't believe we haven't got it on our system, but never mind. I noticed on the screen it says he wants to send Mark Crosley a CD of songs. Did he say that to you, or was that there already?
No, he said that's what he wanted to do.
Why does he not want to send me a CD of songs?
I'm not quite sure. Anyway.
High Flying Lady. Oh, do you want to get that?
All right.
Yeah, turn it up a little bit, Stephen. Nice and loud. This is... Stephen?
Just a minute.
OK, sorry. With you in a second, Barry.
Okie
dokes. Yeah, it's... Stephen?
Yeah?
Stephen Leroy Cook. Allow me to introduce you to Barry from Watford.
Yeah?
Barry, this is Stephen Leroy Cook.
Hello, Barry.
Hello, Stephen Leroy Cook.
Are you all right?
Not so bad. Lovely song, High Flying Lady.
Yeah, I wrote it myself. I'm a musician and a songwriter. That's me playing on the guitar.
So I gathered.
Very good, Stephen. Have you got a CD of songs that you could send to me instead of Mark Crosley?
Yeah, I'll send you one. Yeah.
My name's Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
I will pay top dollar for that CD.
Can you spell it two ways, Ian?
You can do, but I tend to spell it one way.
Oh, like I-A-N... I-N...
A...
Double... L-double-E...
I... O-double-E...
I... No,
A...
L-double-E,
I... O...
You need the I?
I... double E.
Yeah, I know that. I know L-double-E.
So it's... I... Just to recap.
I know that.
It's all gone a bit Ali G all of a sudden. Right.
So it's I... No, A...
I-A-I-N.
I-A-I-N.
L-double-E.
Yeah, I've got that, yeah.
Have you got that?
Yeah,
Could you you give it to us one more time, Stephen Leroy Cook?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just one I at the start.
Just one I.
I-N.
No, not I. Just the one I.
At the start? There's two I's?
There's two I's. There's one there, one with it. There's an A there.
I can't see where you're pointing to.
No, would you... No, let's just get this straight. There's not two I's at the start.
Absolute Radio on the telly.
Okay.
The other side.
Yeah.
727.
Oh, yeah.
It says I-A-I-L-E-E.
That's it.
That's it.
I've got you.
Right, you are.
That's all right. And so have you got the address?
Yes, I have. 1 Golden Square.
That's it. Well, if you put that in the post, I promise you I will play some of your songs next week on the show.
Don't me to put it back on for you?
No.
No. Would you send me one? I could always do with coasters for the summer, you know.
Coasters?
This is sort of a joke, don't worry.
Are you being funny there?
Not very.
Not really, no.
Well, I don't like people talking to me like that.
Oh, I am so dreadfully sorry. I was trying to be amusing, but it fell a bit short.
I'm sorry. I thought you meant coasters for a cup of tea. You know, I put your tea on the desk.
Yeah, that was the gist of it. And you're quite right. It wasn't funny. It wasn't clever. I'm sorry. I can only apologise.
Yeah, I forgive you.
Lads,
I'll send it to you.
Lads,
all
calm
right.
down. Let's not. Come on. Stephen Leroy Cook, how long have you been writing songs like that?
A while now.
Oh, okay.
I've written one called My Darling as well.
My what?
My Darling.
My Darling?
My Darling.
What are the lyrics?
D-A-R-L-I... D-A-R-L-I...
L-I...
N-N-G.
Could you play us a bit of My Darling?
I can sing it.
Oh, where you go. This is Stephen Leroy Cook.
Darling, where did you go with him? My darling, you let me down. My darling, where did you go with him? I'll never
let you
love you again.
Oh, let me know.
I've loved you,
darling.
You always turn you on my side. My darling, where did you go with him? I'll never
let you breathe again. David.
Oh, not still going.
Yeah, go play Snow Patrol now.
Lovely. Yeah.
Well, we get the gist of it.
We get the gist of it. It's about your darling. Well, Stephen, if you send us that CD in, and then give us a call sort of Monday next week, and we'll maybe we can interview you on the air as we play some songs and get a glimpse into the.
I can't come over there from Blackpool. I'd have to
on the phone. On the phone.
Oh, on the phone.
Yeah, don't want to meet you. We could do it on the phone.
I can send you a compact CD? A DVD of it as well.
What, with pictures?
With me singing it live.
You've got to. We could do that, and maybe we could give that away as a prize.
I'd pay good money to see that.
Wouldn't you, just Barry?
Well, you can always get copies done and put it on iTunes.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that because that's not my job. But
they out you breathe more easily, don't they?
Yeah, I don't know what you said.
Oh, and you thought I wasn't. That's hopeless.
Yeah, right. Okay. Well, if you send that, then maybe we can interview you next week, Stephen Leroy Cook.
Yeah. Okay. I'll write the letter out. Just as I've spoken to you.
Okay, good lad.
Okay, thank you.
Ta-ta. Barry, do you want to stick around for a bit? I'll come to you after this song.
Martin, all
right, ta-ta.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute
Radio.
Well, it's 25 past midnight, for goodness sakes. What's going on? Mark Crosley's on at 1 o'clock. Which is all good news. Barry, you're still there?
Yes, I am.
We've got Rob on the line. Hello, Rob.
Hello, mate, yeah.
You're through to Barry.
Hello, Rob.
Hello, Barry.
Hello.
Yeah, you think I'm mad, don't you?
No, I don't think you're mad. I know you're mad.
You
Go on.
don't think you know.
But, pardon?
You don't think you know that I'm mad.
Yeah, well, I've already covered that ground. You're the man who levitated in the police station, aren't you?
Yeah. You know, there was 3 coppers who were standing there at the time.
Were the coppers flying?
No, they were just standing there.
I was going to say...
Rob, tell Barry about the insect that teleported.
Yeah, I think that something was teleported into myself. I was up at Parkhurst.
It's a prison. Prison.
There was this loud snap, Barry.
Yes.
And this insect fell on some of the drawing that I was doing at the time.
Yeah.
And what were you drawing, Rob?
Sex.
Sex?
Yeah. I was that bored.
He was that bored. He got bored of thinking about sex. He started drawing about it.
No, I got bored of being in a cell, and I tried to sort of alleviate that boredom by drawing pictures of girls with their legs open, etc.
Can I just establish something? Are you confirming you've done a bit of bird, Rob?
Well, I don't mean to go on about it, mate.
Oh dear, I wouldn't have been quite as dismissive of you if I'd known you've got a bit of form behind.
You've done some porridge, haven't you, Barry?
Well, I have, but it's nothing much to talk about.
It was a bit of GBH?
Yeah, something like that.
Wasn't there an armed robbery incident in the 60s as well?
Yeah, but it was, in them days, it was done in a gentlemanly sort of way, Queensberry rules.
So you pistol whipped that cashier?
Yeah, I'd done all that, but we was nice to our mum, that sort of thing. I mean, nothing like Parkhurst or nothing.
Well,
I mean, it was like
listen, the only reason why I went to Parkhurst is because
You broke the law?
escaped from High Point.
He escaped from
Because you did what?
He escaped from High Point.
From High Point.
Yeah, he flew out of there.
Oh, my God. Well, I was in an open prison, and living in Watford is a little bit like that now. But
well, Rob, listen, it's lovely to talk to you again, Rob.
Lovely. Just keep your nose clean.
Okay,
don't come after
one
me.
thing.
Go on then, quickly.
I really did learn to levitate, mate.
Excellent. Barry.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very quickly, Barry, before we go, because I've got to play the Snow Patrollers. When did you last write a letter?
Oh, goodness me.
Because you're old, you probably do it all the time, don't you?
Well, I'll tell you something. There was the strip club that's opened in Watford High Street.
Really?
And that turned up, and I went on the opening night there. I was disgusted. I had a good mind to put pen to paper. One look at one of those strippers, and I nearly knocked one out straight away. But I'll tell you something. That's a sort of a pun.
It's not really a pun, is it? Really?
No, it's hopeless. Pen to paper, not really. I use the emailing facility. I'm au fait with technology. I don't go in for pen to paper.
No.
But just to remind you, anyone listening, it is Valentine's Day. And an email to your loved one is not as nice as a nice penned letter.
Yeah. Well, are you going to write a letter to Margaret?
Yes, what I do is I always write the name on the inside, put a question mark. That's because I can barely remember her Christian name.
Well, Barry, it's lovely to talk to you. Maybe speak to you in September.
Well, lots of love, everyone. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's.
No,
Barry.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. That's it. No.
He was funnier on Steve Wright today. We'll do some calls straight to air after this, I think. Yes, that'll do. Lovely. Half an hour left, 2 more calls, and then we'll do some calls straight to air. Alan in Glasgow.
Ian.
Yes.
How you doing?
I really hate the sound of your voice.
Oh.
Come on.
Why do you hate it?
Oh, it's just irritating, and the words you say are just so pointless.
I've got quite a sore throat tonight.
Good.
Can I be your referee for your football match?
No.
I've some referee experience.
What experience have you had?
With five-a-side refereeing.
Okay.
I was quite good.
Listen, you won a TV of us a while ago, didn't you?
I'm at the TV, aye.
Yeah, you're at the TV. Well, surely that should be enough for you to leave us alone.
No.
Alan, the offer is appreciated. The answer is a definite no.
Well, you've got my number.
No.
You do.
I've deleted it.
Undelete it.
No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to cut you off now.
Okay, bye-bye.
There we go. He sounded genuinely miserable at the end of that. Genuinely upset, bless him, but no. Rob Carlyle, then we'll do some calls straight to air. Good evening, Rob Carlyle.
Hello, Ian.
Hello there, Rob Carlyle.
Hello, I'm just wondering, is it true that Christian O'Connell ain't in next week?
That what?
That Christian O'Connell's not in next week.
It's true. Is that true, Brian? Yes, it's Russ Williams.
Russ Williams is covering.
Yeah, Russ Williams is covering, yes.
Is that legal?
Oh, well, that means that will be hard for Russ Williams to come on the show next week then, because he's doing the breakfast show, so he'll be up at silly o'clock, won't he?
Good thinking.
Good
I
thinking.
think it's stupid to have one of your best guys allowed to go on holiday.
Which one of our best guys? No, Russ Williams is going to be here.
No, Christian.
Sorry, I misunderstood. He was on... Hang on a minute, he's only just come back from Christmas holidays, hasn't he? Amazing. Saying that, I took a week and a half off 2 weeks after coming back from Christmas holidays, so, you know, that happens.
Ian, I heard it. You were ill. You were vomiting and...
I was ill, yeah.
Very ill.
We're very ill. But Christian will be back, don't worry.
Well, I don't know. He might not be back. It might have anything to do with that, actually. This BS he brings to the... Oh, God.
He's what? I can't understand a word you're saying, Rob Carlyle. Is this the actor Robert Carlyle? Is it?
It is.
I didn't realise. I'm so sorry. Well, it's an honour to have you on the show, sir.
You're welcome. That's why I'm so upset about Christian, because me and him are, like, pretty good friends.
Right, OK, good friends. Well, that's nice. Maybe you could call him on next time he does Who's Calling Christian?
Aye. Oh, and one other thing.
Yes.
As I'm an actor,
yes.
Can I come on the show?
Can you come on the show?
Just once or twice a week.
What? Why?
Because I get VIP in clubs, and you're like a club because it's open till late.
Yeah, but we don't serve alcohol.
I can bring some. I'll bring a tinny.
No, I don't. Robert, listen, it's very nice to meet you on the phone, but I don't think you should come in. See, when Christian comes back, why don't you go on his show?
But after 28 weeks later, my career, you know.
Yeah, I didn't really take off after that, did it? It kind of went a bit...
To be honest, that film was not my fave. It's not up there, is it?
You're in Stargate Universe now, though, aren't you?
Let's not talk about that either, please.
Oh.
With Lou Diamond Phillips.
He runs that. He is the man.
Okay. I've heard it's quite good, that programme.
It's better than Extras.
Okay. Better than Extras. Well, Robert, I'm going to have to say no to you, and I'm going to play Aerosmith now.
It's my favourite band. We're friends. Me and Stevie.
Dude looks like a lady.
He does a little bit.
Yeah.
He does a little bit.
Thank you, Robert.
You're welcome, mate.
There we go. Lovely.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute.
Radio.
OK, so now there's the last 20 minutes of the show. Mark Crosley is... It is Mark Crosley, isn't it? At 1 o'clock. You can talk if you want, Brian.
Oh, can I?
You don't be shy.
I don't like to intrude. You know, it's your show.
The show is... You use that term very loosely. You've been very polite this evening. You can be more raucous and less polite.
No, I'll just be like this.
What's your T-shirt? I think there's the word Tokyo on there. What's that?
It says, I don't know. So when you buy T-shirts these days, you don't know what they usually say.
Oh, you're one of those...
Full circle.
It's like when you see... Have you not been to Tokyo, then?
No, God, no.
It's like when you see... who's that girl who's on... like More 4. What's that girl's name? Does T4?
I'm not really down with the kids.
No, nor am I, but she's always wearing like a Ramones T-shirt or something. You know, if you went up to her and said, "Oh, what's your favourite Ramones song?" "Oh, they're a band." You know, you'd get that.
Yeah,
Alexa Chung.
But I just put it on...
I'm not... No, listen,
I'm trying to say that
I'm not comparing you to Alexa Chung.
Sort of expert on Japan.
No, not at all. But it's disappointing. You shouldn't be allowed to. Right, OK, we'll do calls straight to air for the last 20 minutes or so, because it's Lazy Easy Radio. 0330 123 1215 is the phone number. Press button 1, and you can come straight to air like this. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Paul.
Hello. Oh, it's Trevor.
Hello, pal. Just wanted to let you know that I rung yesterday, pal.
You did ring yesterday, Trevor.
Thanks, pal.
Is that it?
Yeah, pal.
Thank you, pal. Bye, pal. That's Trevor calling in. That's hope he doesn't call in anymore. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, hi, I didn't know it was me.
That's you?
Yeah, hello.
Hello, Bridget.
I'm not actually called Bridget, you do realise this.
It says on my screen Bridget, and there was a reason why we changed it to that. I can't remember what it was, but that's your name now.
Yeah, because it was my... Can I ask if I can change back to my real name?
No, Helena, you can't.
Okay. Anyway, I've got an idea for you.
Oh, yeah.
Basically, you know what you're thinking hard for, like, topics and stuff?
What?
You're getting, like, problems with, like, topics.
What problems?
Like you said before that you were having difficulties, like, trying to think of topics.
I've got Whoa, I'll stop you there, young lady. I refer to the back of the sheet.
I apologise
Listen to these topics that I didn't use. What has your Woolworths become? The longest you've queued, and was it worth the wait? Ever peed next to a rock star, and ever been in a rock star's house? That's gold.
Can I ask the Woolworths one?
Yeah, go on.
It's become a 99p shop.
Mine's become a 99p shop, or thereabouts.
They're all connected.
It's all connected.
Yeah, anyway,
Brian's has become a Waitrose.
Yeah, but there's a lot of style, no substance. It's got a big foyer.
Yeah.
Not very packed well, and everything is all crowded at the back of the shop.
It is, because I got my Christmas turkey from there, and it is quite empty when you go in the front, isn't it?
It's a waste of space.
Okay, it is quite nice though.
And the bit where you queue up to get buy your shopping here is very narrow, and the place where I live has a lot of mothers with triple-breasted prams.
Yummy mummies.
So there's a bit of build-up.
Because I know exactly where this is. They've built a Waitrose next to a Tesco's, which in turn is next to a Budgeons. That's crazy. This is a supermarket craziness.
Cornucopia of choice.
Oh, so Bridget, what do you want? I'm getting bored of you now.
Oh, sorry. We had an idea on Facebook.
Oh yeah.
You know, you have that guy come on and like sing his song.
Oh, what I can't remember his name already. Stephen Lewis Cook or something.
Leroy Cook.
Leroy Cook. Yeah.
Well, because you did the Happy Days thing before, we're thinking, would you like to do an X Factor based thing where you get people who are mad or whatever to call up and just like sing for you, and pick the winner and give them a really crappy prize?
Well, no, because if we said we just want mad people to phone in and sing for us, we wouldn't
not mad people, but like just callers.
But the thing is, what you do is you'd get normal people coming on who are all right singers, and that will be quite boring.
Well, then fix it so that all the weird ones come on.
Well, yeah, it's not quite as easy as that, Bridget, but I appreciate...
We thought some names.
Sorry?
We thought some names for it.
Oh, well, let's hear the names you've come up with.
Karaoke for the Deranged. Sport Factor.
Yeah. I'm going to cut you off now, Bridget, because those ideas are pony.
I'll throw it back.
There we go. Oh, I tell you what's funny in radio. You've probably done this. I've done this. Is everything has to kind of like rhyme and sound.
What you do is, I don't want to give too much of an insight into the industry.
Tell us the magic.
What happens is a lot of competitions are name led.
Yeah.
So it'll be a pun on something.
Yeah.
And then you
come up with the mechanic.
Yeah. Really, it should be the other way around.
Yeah.
But you should do a talent show on the radio.
well, I'm laughing, but maybe I should. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
You've been placed on hold. Please wait.
Oh.
How long for?
I don't know.
Do you think he knows?
No, I think
it's on hold.
Hello? Yeah, because sometimes you... Hello?
Hello, sausage.
Hello?
Hello? Is that Ian?
Is that... Yes, who's that?
It's Peter Orling.
Ah, Peter, were you the fella who called in about Stephen Merchant yesterday?
Well... Yeah, sorry about that.
That's right. I was telling my wife about you today.
Oh, right. Okay. Was she pleased?
She was very pleased.
Oh, good. Yes. No. I was first time caller yesterday.
So now you're a second time caller?
Sorry? No, yeah.
Yes.
Correct,
yes.
Correct.
Okay.
So, I was...
Is there anything that you'd like to say?
Well, just the fact that I'm loving the show.
Marvellous.
And obviously you touched a slight nerve last night. Cause
with Shane?
Yeah, totally.
Sorry about
that. Yes. But actually...
Shane was Peter's boyfriend, who's no longer with us.
Well, no. Sausage. I must actually
touch
say
of Kenneth Williams about you, Peter. that sort of
Sorry?
like. There's a touch of Kenneth Williams about you in your accent.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Sorry,
No, I might actually say that he's metaphorically dead, not. He didn't actually die.
Just when I asked you if you were still with him and you said, no, he's dead, that kind of implied...
In my mind,
right.
he is dead.
Okay, I see.
You know, I had to
That's-
sort of put it to one side, Ian.
Yes.
You know, I mean, it was
Yeah.
quite tragic at the time, you know,
Yes.
I mean, he sort of hated my father. You know, and it was all pretty tragic, really.
Yeah.
But, you know, I mean... It ended, and you know, I've got over it. I mean, it was 8 years ago.
Yes. Are you seeing anyone
Yeah.
at the moment, Peter Rawlings?
I'm actually seeing a girl called Sally.
Well, I never.
Yeah, she's a brunette.
Yes.
And she's
definitely a girl.
Yeah, no, totally.
You've seen her
you know.
tuppence and everything.
Yes.
Does she know? Does she know about your past?
Of course.
Oh, okay. Yeah, marvellous.
We live in the 2010.
We
young
do.
man.
We do, Peter Rawlings.
We
Well, there's-
totally do.
We totally do. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Well, thank you, Peter. And I send my love to Sally.
I will do, young man. And I just want to say what a lovely show. I mean, it sort of suits me perfectly because I'm off in 2 o'clock. I'm off to Heathrow, and you know.
Okay.
to
You're a cab driver?
A 9-hour shift. What?
Oh no, you work at BA, don't you?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Okay. Well,
How dare you, sir?
Sorry, Peter. Well,
okay, Sam.
Thank.
Cheers, in. No. Bye.
I like him, Peter Rawlings. He's very funny. It's good to hear that Shane's still alive. That's something. 7, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Hello.
Topics for conversation.
What in general?
Silly sleepwalking stories.
Is this Peter Rawlings again?
No.
Were you just on the line just then talking about your girlfriend Sally?
Well, I hope not, because I'm a female.
Oh,
with a deep voice, obviously.
a lady
but
lesbian.
I've got a sore throat. But I assure you, I'm all woman.
And you've never indulged in the act of lady love?
Oh, only when I was trying it out when I was about 13. But we won't go there.
No, let's not. Anyway, moving on. So, topics of conversation. Oh dear.
Yes, funny sleepwalking stories.
Oh, well, what funny sleepwalking stories do you have?
Only one, but I'm on my mobile phone and I'll run out of credit. So maybe I'll call you tomorrow if you go with it.
I'm not in tomorrow. Call me back on Monday.
Okay.
And we may well go with it. Never have you seen two blokes with their arms raised in the air drop them so suddenly. We weren't where that story was going. Jeez. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hey, right. Can Brian tell us more about these triple-breasted mothers he was talking about a minute ago?
What?
No. I wasn't talking about triple-breasted mothers. I was Total Recall. No, I was talking about mothers with triple-breasted prams who take up a lot of the high street and the shopping aisles, which is very annoying.
Okay. I love you, Anna. Happy Valentine's.
Oh, stop doing shout-outs to your girlfriend. Go phone her up and speak to her. Line 1, you're on the wireless. Nope, you're too slow. Let's go to line 4, you're on the wireless.
All right, pal.
Hey, it's Trevor again.
Can I speak to Ian, pal?
You're speaking to him, Trevor.
No, can I speak to Ian, pal?
You're speaking to him, Trevor.
I want to tell him that I'm going to phone him Monday, pal.
Okay, well, he knows that.
Can you tell him I'm going to phone Monday, pal?
Yeah, well, we'll tell him. Don't you worry about that. That's fine. Let's go to line 5. 5, you're on the wireless.
Good evening, Ian.
Hello, Gibby.
Right. What are the facilities for watching your football match?
The what, sorry?
The facilities for watching your football match.
What football match?
Yeah, the one you're playing with against Cristiano O'Connell.
I don't know how that started, but yes, Cristiano O'Connell, yes.
Yeah?
What?
Can we watch it or not?
I would imagine that some people will be allowed to watch it. I don't know, we've not found the venue yet, but I'm sure the people will be able to come and see it.
That's marvellous.
Anything else?
Just that Russ Williams is my god.
He's all of our gods. He's the nicest man in the world, Russ Williams. You couldn't hope for anyone nicer. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Good evening, Ian. I'm Rob Benet's official cab driver.
Oh, you got him home safely last night, did you?
Yeah, and I found him to be a kind and considerate lover. I just wanted to say that.
Well, that's lovely to know. Thank you, Mickey.
Thank you, Ian.
There we go. Speaking of Mickeys, I'm hoping we'll get Mickey down into the Monkeys in one day next week. That's the plan. That's the plan. Oh, man, I bum the Monkeys, you know, so I'm hoping that he comes in. We've run out of phone calls. That's you asked me if we ever have a period we don't get any phone calls, and me being Barry Big Balls is going, oh, no, we always get callers. And for the last 3 minutes of the show, all we've got is Alan from Glasgow.
Maybe it's like I'm like a Jonah.
Maybe that
curse on the show.
You're an anti-call magnet, and you repel.
Call now? You got Alan from Glasgow?
It's not really.
No.
This ain't no call you want. This is like the emergency situation call. Yes, line 1.
Yes, that's Alan from Glasgow.
You see, you can barely hear a word he's saying.
So why don't you like Alan?
Because he's boring. He's repetitive.
It's not. What, you should make the effort to get to know him.
He claims he goes out with Amy McDonald.
Does he?
I don't know her.
Yeah, well, how come you've never managed to get her on the show?
I did last summer.
No, that was you.
That wasn't. I got it in the park.
We've got loads of calls now. Bye. 3, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Hello there.
How's it going?
It's all right.
Yeah, good. Yeah, that last guy was a bit boring, wasn't he?
Yeah, you're not much better unless you get to the point.
Well, yeah, I rang you earlier.
Yeah?
And I was just saying about Vinny. Don't let him on the radio anymore because he's got a really creepy voice and he sounds like a bit dodgy.
OK, well, that's it. He's banned for life then. Thank you. Line 1, you're possibly the last call of the evening.
Hi, Ian, it's Dark Breath.
Hello, Dark Breath.
How are you?
I'm all right. This burger that I had hours ago is only just starting to settle in my gut.
Oh,
I've had terrible indigestion. Yes, Brian?
Can I ask a question? Because obviously I'm new to this show.
Of course.
Why is this young lady called Dark Breath?
Well, first of all, she's not young, she's old, and she's a swinger. She once got spaff in her eye.
Oh. I wish I hadn't asked now.
but that's not why she's called Dark Breath. I can't remember why you're called Dark Breath. It's lost in the mist of time.
And is it appropriate for radio?
It is, yeah.
OK, fine.
I can't remember either, but it's just stuck with me and we're not allowed to change it now.
Go on then, Dark Breath.
Anyway, the reason why I'm calling...
Yeah.
Your new football team.
Yeah.
Well, can I be the one that rubs her legs down?
Oh, no. No. She's filth. That's a filth. Let's go. Right, see if we can squeeze these 2 in. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
All right, pal, it's Trevor in Sheffield.
Oh, Trevor
pal.
again, mate. Please, it's about the 5th time you've called tonight.
Pal, it's just like imposters and that. I'm just ringing to say that I won't phone Monday, but I might phone on Tuesday, though, pal.
Is this the real Trevor?
This is the real Trevor,
listen,
pal.
mate, I'm really sorry. We can't... I don't want people phoning up impersonating Trevor. We've had Trevor calling in enough. I'm not going to allow any Trevor impersonators on, I'm afraid. So
yeah, just the 100% original
Exactly.
Trevor,
so when
pal.
he calls back in, he'll get on. I'm going to have to say goodnight to you, my friend. You're not allowed on.
What?
I'm not allowing any impersonators on, Trevor.
No, this
Fake
is the real
Trevor.
Trevor, pal.
Whatever,
this
pal.
Is me, pal.
Whatever, pal. Good night.
What?
Yeah, unbelievable. That's it. Thank you very much, Brian. I'll see you on Tuesday.
Pleasure.
I'm back on Monday. You can download the podcast from the iTunes and from the Absolute website. Mark Crosley is coming up after this. Ta-ta!